What's up, people? So I'm just working, working, coming up with things, or my memory is coming back as to things that was zapped out of my mind. And you know what? I will say this: my journey, I don't regret it, not one bit in the world. If I knew the things that I knew now back then, oh, I definitely would have done things a lot different. But I'm actually glad that I had to go through things, bad and good, in order to understand. So I will publicly, and I apologize to my niece before, my niece Jazz Shay. I will publicly apologize because my motto was, before I came Venus, it's like, why do it for free? If you already are sexually active and all that other stuff, giving it up to Tom, Dick, and Harry, get paid for your time. You know what I'm saying? Get something that you want out of the deal, regardless if it's sex or whatever the case may be. I mean, everyone does it directly or indirectly. And no, I'm not pushing sex, but I'm just being real. So my niece, I seen the down paths that she had went through because I had similar situations, similarities to my lifestyle. And those who don't know, Joan White is her mom. She groomed her. Yes, she was. Things were done to her. Rituals. Charles Boxley even had some type of sexual encounters with her. I just remember various conversations as her being a young child and me being a teenager, not even early preteen. Let's just say that. So it was a lot that I was, you know, I can remember vividly, like traumatic situations like that. I always remember. I don't. And it was a point in time, as she got older, she was like, I don't remember. I don't remember. Because her mom wiped her memory out. So it was a situation. They lived in Green Street, Southeast, right? They're the twins, Joan and Jean. And they both also have older children before Jess Shay and Bump or whatever the case may be. They have older girls that's like I think they in their 30s, if I'm not mistaken, but they were definitely a few years older than Jess Shay. So that they gave up or whatever the rituals on. I don't freaking know. But they, of course, don't have them in there. They never took care of them. Let's just say that. They in Virginia somewhere with their other demonic ass witches of the whites. So as time went on, it was a situation where Judge Shay had told me that Carlos, which was her mom friend, had came in, would eat her coochie at a young age. This is before she graduated from elementary school and was going to the junior high school up here where I live at, near Cadoza, not too far from Cadoza, Fort Tartan area or whatever, Tacoma Park. So she would say that, as soon as he leave out, he come in, eat a coochie. It was one time the mom, Joan, had caught him like flashing her with his penis, and she was like, did you just flash my daughter? Bitch, you know what the hell he did. Stop playing. So things like that, and it was supposedly had been that she took him out, got him done, because he was a well-known hitman for DC. I don't know. I think it's a bunch of bullshit, but who knows? She's a liar. And she was somebody that I looked up to. So as time went on, I met Box, and I later found out that him and Joan knew one another, and I was like, what, Dag, like, I can't talk to you. And he was like, you the one she used to always talk about. And I'm like, okay, like, talk about, like, how, and at this time I'm trying to go. If my brother tell me, my brother Tony D'Angelo, because they know one another, my brother tell me to beat somebody's ass, that's just what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna ask no questions. I'm gonna beat your ass and then ask questions later, type shit. So it was a scenario. He was like, yeah. Every time we would get drunk, high, whatever the case may be. He would always repeat stuff with the same conversation. And yeah, she would always talk about you. You was a problem child. Yeah, because she was a fucking molesting, having motherfuckers molest my motherfucking niece. So as conversations began to develop, and I was like, hold up, Tony. And he was like, yeah, I used to pick Shay up from the Boys and Girls Club. Y'all know about the Boys and Girls Club before the field on Alabama Avenue, before you get to McDonald's and all that. Garfield Field, I think that's the field. And I'm like, hold up, you the Tony that used to molest my motherfucking niece? Now I do know that my niece was with a older Tony, an old head, but she was being groomed. She was being groomed by her mom, and not only that, a lot of kids from Green Street, Ronnie, the rest of them damn kids, and I even found out Tanya, little joint that worked at Wawa with me at Thomas Circle, she's from the area. So it's all connecting the dots. And also, this was the main thing that stuck out to me. She told me a story. Joan told me a story. Because I used to braid all the neighborhood kids and adults' hair and stuff back in the day. She was like, yeah, I seen some crazy stuff today. And it was like, why was she always around kids? That kind of like stuck out of my mind as I got older and I was doing hair and stuff like that. And I'm like, why the fuck is she always around kids? That bitch was grooming children. So she was like, yeah, I seen a wall move. It was like a Secret Service type thing. And I'm like, where the fuck was you at to see some shit like that? Now, mind you, she worked for American Institution law firm or some stuff like that. The bitch, she's a sellout to Satan pretty much. So it was just a lot of missing the dots, caution. Yeah, she also set up DeMarco. Not I can't remember his name. The dude from DeMarco Solo. I can't remember his name. And Frank, of course, is with the crew. Frank, the dude, the event planning in the DMV, he's with that clique and all of that other shit. So they all used to hang out at Jones' house when I was a little kid and stuff like that. So as time went on, I began to develop who I was, and I became very angry because, I knew I was rare, I knew I was different, and my Pharaoh, Calvin Knight, used to beat up on me every time my oldest brother, D'Angelo, and my mom would go to work. And of course, at the time, my younger brother was picking up on his exact ways. And of course, my sister, who's hearing impaired, Angela, she was gone away to Gallaudet playing basketball. And Larry, Larry Scurry, y'all know who I'm talking about. He was grooming her. He was grooming her, plus endless kids, having sex with them, incest, all this type of sick shit. Like, he's the daggone a god of all hearing impaired people. Like, they look up to this motherfucker. And yes, he killed Charles, Pooh from Edgewood, Pooh, I can't remember her name, Demetria Montgomery. Yeah, I don't know if she was with it. She knew about it. The same day that she fought Hobo baby mama. It just something wasn't right. So Hobo, I don't know if you with it, but get your shit together, because God said you better make that call to God as well. I know Coleon was the chosen one, and they took him out. But you have a chance, and yeah, you did set him up. Thanks, Holy Spirit. Coleon was set up by his brother Hobo. Y'all know Edgewood. So I'm getting downloads. So if I pause, that's what's going on. So as time went on, everybody, and this is, pay close attention, guys. When you are a chosen one, you meet people that resemble your mate, like good and bad. It's like your twin flame, like how they have a good twin and a bad twin. Regardless of what lifestyle you live, it's right from wrong. You get what I'm saying? So my twin flame, y'all already know, it's French Montana. So people I talked to, which was Box, they call him Box. My son would call him French Montana. French was his nickname. And I'm like, okay, but where the hell you get that name from? So I always heard the name French, or French dressing, French vanilla, like everything, like code words. And I guess people was trying to see if I like remember, but y'all gotta remember my mind was zapped out. So it was things that I should have been remembering then because they intervened on us meeting, and he also didn't want to meet because that was the spark of his career. Now, mind you, my middle name is Deneen. His wife name is Dean. You know, I used to drive a Chevy Cruze. His son name is Cruz. I used to also be named as, be called Champagne on Black Planet in a freaking hotline. Y'all know about the hotline and all of that stuff. So Champagne 2002, like 2000, you know, the zeros, the 3 zeros or whatever and two. So yeah, that was my name. But it was like I had hints. So I'm gonna tell you about this dude named Slack. Like everybody I met had good and bad ways of my ordained spouse, and they was doppelgangers, you know, kind of like doppelgangers or talk like him, act like him, you know, things of that nature. So y'all, this dude, right now, I love the Arabic accent, and I also met a few Ethiopians in passing. Did hair, I did all type of ethnics hair back in the day. So it was this one guy from he worked for the government towing cars or whatever illegally parked. He came into my store. We met at Adams Morgan Wawa. What's up, Slack? What's up, Slack? Yes, he was there to come in to cast spells or whatever the case may be, but it was like, yeah, I know this may sound crazy, and you do know, depending on how high ranking your partner is, they are able to hydro project. I can't remember the correct name of it, but they could become invisible. They have certain special powers. Like we like X-Men of our world, like in human form and in real time. I know it sounds crazy, guys, but they don't make these movies for nothing. That's why a lot of us are the red breeds, the black sheeps. You know, we have special abilities to overcome evil with good and stuff like that, and that's why we are singled out if within our fake ass family and friends and of that nature. You know what I'm saying? We endure so much pain, good and bad, rape, molest, whatever. Like, yes, God do allow things to happen so we can know our worth. I know it's messed up, but anyway. So I met this guy named Slack. What's up, Slack? Man, he had this Arabic voice, man. And then he would just like look at me. And I was like, I wasn't throwing myself onto him, but I'm like, you a fine brother. Like, what's up with you? Like, are you gay? Like, what's up? Like, you meet up with me for like 10 minutes of your time, and then you're just gone. You don't call. And it was like a repeated thing, and I enjoyed seeing him. It was just like, I don't know, just something about the chemistry. Come to find out, y'all, guess who that was? Like, it was like he would hug me, try to grab on me, like grab my ass in public. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. You not doing that shit. You not doing that shit at all. So it was like different times I made him a fish sandwich, burger. He was like, man, that shit was good in the mug. It was like different scenarios, y'all. And he had this Arabic Ethiopian voice. Oh my gosh. And he smelled so good. And he was tall and kind of like big build, like how, you know, he used to be. You know, that dude over there in Hollywood, Demonwood and stuff like that. He oh my god, y'all if y'all know somebody that you just know that you like overall everything, like you willing to risk it all type shit. He was that guy. So I was like, man, and we exchanged little freaky pictures, but it was like he was like, nah. I'm like, yo, what is it with you? And he had nice cars. You know, he would drink, get off work, drink all the time, and we'd meet up at the little Jamaican joint that I posted before, at one of the locations by that church. I can't remember, but it's by the Metro Depot, Metro station where the old Metro Club used to be on Bladensburg Road. Oh yeah, well I used to go see Backyard. Titty but I mean it's 1999 calling all the niggas. Back in 1999, y'all know the bus shuttle joint, Metro. So it was just like it was like, man, he was just so he was a mystery. Like I couldn't figure him out, and it was like times it was like he wanted to, but he didn't. Like he was scared of me, and we was just kind of nervous of one another. But it was like something we wanted to do or wanted to hang out, but it was just like the wrong timing. Yeah, I'm telling you, that was him. And I do know that they also come in different forms and different people. And I kept saying, God, I don't think I met him before. I don't think I met him before. God said, Charmaine, you have. I told you about the time when I was on the playground back at Shea Elementary School, how I saw a scorpion, a black scorpion, in one of them old school water fountains. And we were just like having a stare down. I was staring at him, he was staring at me, and then he like positioned his body where his tail was in the back of him, of course, and he turned his body, lift up, and like was looking at me, and I like, it's like I felt like in a movie how your eyes and your face come together, like as if you about to kiss or whatever. And I knew I wasn't kissing no damn scorpion, but it's just amazing. I met him in several different passings, and as my memory come back, I'm definitely remembering certain things. And also, he come to me. I could smell him. I could smell God. I could smell demons. I could feel his touch. Yeah, it's just things you know. You know what I'm saying? You just know. And one time, y'all, when God was training me after I was activated, y'all heard the sword. Like you know how a sword come out the shield. And I also Roberta Flack, the song, the very first time that I saw your face. So before I threw out all my furniture, y'all, I was playing the music, right? And I literally fell asleep in his arms. Y'all, I know it sounds crazy, but it's real. And it was like, of course I wanted to have sex with him, but it's like you a ghost. I need the real form. And yes, them daggone incubus and whatever them other ones, they could come invisible and you have sex with demons. And I mean, but he held me the whole entire time, like the whole night. Like I had my headphones on, the music was on replay. I mean, I know that he held me. At first, I was like, God, was that you? And that's when I didn't fully know the difference between God talking to me and the devil talking to me. Man, that was French holding me that whole time. And even times like when I would telepathically speak to him, or even before then when I was able to do that, I was like, yo, what did you do? You done something. And it was like when of course he wanted to come see me, we spend time telepathically, spiritually or whatever. But before sex, of course, sex, he wanted sex to be involved. But it was like when it came down to questions like of importance, like what happened, what did you do, why did you leave me, he was just like, it was like a movie, it would just stop like and he would just like freeze, like the same freeze that Slack would do, and just would look at me and just like run, like literally run away and come back. And it was like, oh nah, I had to shut it down. Like no, I don't care who the fuck you are. Like nigga, I don't care who you are, motherfucker. Like you gonna respect me type shit. You got me fucked up. Like I had to shut it down, y'all. And apparently this is how he is in real life. So yeah, he and yes, God said he is the one for me. I'm the one for him. Yeah, he's bisexual. He got, he been around the world. So have I. I mean, yeah, we mirror one another. I've been with men, women, had the best of both worlds, and so have he. But he could tell you more about his experiences than I can. But he just know not to fucking lie to me. Nobody can lie to me because I know the fucking truth. I can see it. I know. I can tell, it as it's being played out to me. So I'm about to end it, y'all, in a few more minutes. But I even asked God, I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want nobody to don't want me. And God was like, all right, Charmaine. I said to God, like certain things, going to have to change in the new world. Or the certain things, you a God now. Hold on, I'm gonna respect what you say, but certain things gonna have to change. We ain't in them old school time zone frame type scenarios. So it was like God was like laughing and like I can hear y'all. I'm telling y'all, I can hear the heavens like laughing, like cheering, like yeah, she's right. It's time for a change. And I was like, I know I'm not tripping. I know the heavens clapping for me, and it was like, y'all, I'm in the Bible. I don't know the Bible fully, but certain parts, and they stole my damn Bible too. Border management, yeah, they had somebody steal my shit, but it's okay. But it's just like when I read that in the Bible, and I also heard another YouTuber say you're able. Sorry, they try to shut me up. You're able to prophesize things. This is what you said. Not even say for Char-Kana-Glory what I want. What I want. What I'm gonna do. Like if I had money, God know. I and I'm not just saying this for likes. God know I always put others before me. Like seriously, no joke. And I'm learning to be selfish. I could be selfish in me sometimes. Don't get it twisted. But for the most part, I always put others in the situation. And I'm, again, sit on my throne in a chair, no furniture in my house, but I'm content. I am like really at peace. And at first, it's like, because I miss fishing, but I don't really eat meat like that. So it's like, oh, I don't want to hurt that fish. I don't want to hurt the animals type stuff. So it's just amazing how things play out. And guys, I'm telling you, we all have a purpose to serve, no matter who you are. We all have a purpose to serve, and I can't beg nobody that don't want to be helped. But it's in your best bet to get on board. Um, those that don't, they're gonna be done. And we're not gonna. Some have died, some have lost their life. I would send them to their wrath. But most people are gonna suffer. Like you gonna work for us. You already working for us. It's already done. And 2023, the lambs of God, Char-Kana-Glory, and all the chosen ones own locations, you know, and yeah, it's gonna be amazing, and I so freaking cannot wait. Oh my gosh, I have so many plans, and listen, I'm building communities. I'm giving back. My God's people coming first now with employment. I'm gonna hire them first. So, messenger angels, you already know. Send this out to everybody worldwide, nationwide. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. So, I'm gonna end it now because sister need her coffee. Okay. I love you guys. Get y'all shit to motherfucking together. Okay. And peace out.